pebble and you pull one dude.
One
He's
dude
like,
towards
what?
you?
It's just like throwing a rock at a guy. So you can slowly pull people off if you need to. That, and I've seen videos of like a PvP of a guy nailing a guy with a pebble that was sitting on a cliff and knocking him off of it.
Nice.
Which is just hilarious when you see that sort of thing.
Now, can you use the blood echoes to level up your abilities and stuff?
Yep.
How do you do that?
You haven't learned this yet, and we're trying to keep this clean, but you would level up with the doll, but you can't yet.
Okay.
For one specific reason. See that stat on the side? You have 699 blood echoes. And 0 of that eye. And the eye is actually insight.
Okay.
Insight and knowledge is also sort of attached to madness. And the more crazy crap you see, the more knowledge you obtain.
Nice.
So it's like you're starting to see the world the way it really is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which sort of it means that you're crazy at the same time. And you've not obtained any yet.
I'm not crazy enough to
and
do
you need
anything
one
yet.
to actually see the doll. See that it's alive.
To see what it actually is.
Yeah. You can go out and change out your hat, which is super classy and cool.
I look like a highwayman.
Yeah, you sort of are.
Yeah.
You're a hunter.
So then I probably won't get much off of that, but
I keep all of the equipment just in case I want to wear it, because sometimes any of the early equipment honestly is useless, but you'll get that in no time.
Okay.
You sold it, I guess.
No, I didn't.
You have 199.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you'll get that in no time. Every time I see a new set of equipment, I keep it, because sometimes they have different stats. They're useful for different things. Unlike in Dark Souls, you don't run into, like, equipment like crazy. There's only, like, 10 weapons or less.
Really?
Yeah, there's only so many sets of armor. So it's not like selling it's that big a deal. And you might get a lot of blood echoes, but you get a lot anyway as you go.
You don't run out of...
Yeah, so I never saw motivation to actually sell any of the equipment. Which is somewhat the disappointing part of Bloodborne, is because you want... Because, like in Dark Souls, you got a lot of different weapons and just options. In this one, you just got so many that you get to experience all of them, and then that's sort of it. But yeah, these early weapons, and I like how clever it is that they created this sort of trick weapon. I love the axe. When you experience the other ones, you're like, oh, this axe is so good. Now, here's another feature that you haven't seen yet. If you go back, and then turn right.
Which way am I going?
Yeah.
Down this way?
Yes.
Okay.
Now that gate is locked, but look to your right. And see that? That light means that there's actually somebody inside.
This light here? There's somebody in here?
Well, not in the door, you have to go to the window.
This window?
Yes.
Oh, there.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either.
Interesting.
I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
So
you must have had a fine
you can
time
just talk to people as you're walking around?
Has a
if they have
special
lights,
way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
He offers to do something to help me?
This guy's great because he actually gives you hints on where you want to go right off the bat. You can actually talk to him a few times until his dialogue starts to repeat. So he actually has more he could say.
Right. But we don't do this.
But that guy's really great. He's actually one of the first and only nice people in the game who actually cares and tries to help out. Yeah, you could assign your pebble there. And like in, Dark Souls, there's no pause.
Why did I put it away?
Yeah, you put it away just because there's no other weapon that you can use. Now you see how you get your health back after you hit you?
Right, yeah.
When you take damage, you sort of have this sort of loss, but there's still a little bit of like an orange bar there.
Okay.
And essentially, as you keep attacking, there's more than one direction to go, just so you know.
Well, I can go this way, I noticed.
There's always more than one direction to go. If you keep attacking, before that orange part wears down, you can get it back.
Right.
and it's sort of like you're hitting them, the blood is hitting you, and you're regaining, so to speak. But the feature is meant to be there so that you become aggressive. Because you're like, well, I got hit, I need to get myself back, so you're motivated to go after them more.
Tried to jump out of the way, but...
Locking is your friend if you want to lock on people.
He died faster than I thought he would.
So all of these guys I have to kill them?
Well, everybody's hostile. Pretty much everybody's hostile. I'll try and warn you if somebody isn't, just in case. Just so we can see the story. But yeah, there's a thing that happens on occasion called the hunt. You want to lock on somebody if you're going to throw it.
Gotcha.
And everybody goes out on the hunt because there's this big problem with beasts.
Right.
And they're all over the freaking place. Huh. You do want to lock on somebody.
I did. I had locked on to it.
Well, he probably walked too far out of your lock range. Now, here's something interesting which should tell you a big core feature of the game. Look to your right. Remember this?
Yeah.
Look on your left. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Which way am I going here? Oh,
yes. This is what the game is. Now that you've opened this, you can go straight through here instead of going all the way up and then around. And that's sort of the whole purpose.
Is this still here that I killed before?
Well, yeah, they respawn like in Dark Souls. If you go to the Hunter's Dream, they come out. That's it. You got to get over that from your square, man. You're going to run out of pebbles for crying out loud. Anyway, now you can just run straight through onto the street.
And what is that thing over there?
He's a big dude. Let me just tell you, he's really hard. Especially for early level. Yeah, he's really difficult for early level. There's so much going on in this game. They feel details like crazy. This is where you came down, if you recall.
Yeah, I know. I was...
Oh, just
4 guys. I should... I don't know. Maybe I should go...
Oh, it's up to you. You got combos, man. Remember that. Watch your stamina, by the way.
Okay. I just didn't think that I would be able to get through them that easily.
Oh no, you're meant to be aggressive. You're meant to wade through things.
There's another dude I thought over here. I don't see him now. So there's just a lantern sitting on the ground? Oh, I can knock on the door.
Yep.
You
like I said, you can talk to people.
Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
And they're not very nice.
Chance sent in a message. I put up a thing said, check out my broadcast on Twitch. And Chance sent a message, they will look at the stream, check out my broadcast, and I'll look down and answer no.
No. Nice, I got him.
Oh God!
So who's yelling, help me?
They are.
The people that I'm killing?
Yeah, they still have some weird semblance of who they are, but they're just sort of wanderers.
Lazio, come on.
So apparently nobody's really interested in letting you in. And they all can kind of tell that you're an outsider.
Okay.
Like you're not from here, so to speak. Like, you loser.
Oh,
yeah, they have guns. And look, you're sitting right there. Just good here. Mind your health, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. So, which one is it? It's that.
Trying. They love to do this in this game. So be aware of the fact that they like to have people hiding around corners. Lock on is your friend,
Got It's like I tried to roll. I saw him coming. And I tried to roll out of the way, but because I was looting the body.
See what I mean? They love those guys hiding in the corners. There you go.
Jerk.
One thing you want to get really used to is dodging around and dodging outside, especially in this way.
Right.
Dodge is your friend. If you're not locked on, you roll. If you're locked on, you dodge. And you do these really great sort of dashes out of the way to the guy right there.
Yeah, I was locked on it. Switched.
That was that big article.
Stop hitting me with the fire, you.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to die either. And you throw a pebble.
Yeah, I know.
I love that.
I even had my finger on the right button and I pushed the wrong one. I do like that axe. That
it's
very
so nice.
Axe.
It's such a good weapon.
He's on the other side of the bars.
I know. That's a little block there, but yeah.
So, is there any way to keep them from respawning? I mean, other than just like...
Not going back to the dream.
Oh, okay.
If you just keep going and then walk back here, they'll be here. But eventually you will have to dream again. And they do respawn. So see, that will actually attract his attention. And then he can come up and you can fight him by himself. If I recall, as a help, there are two guys. Yeah, those like tan jacket guys are really weak. There are two guys over there with guns, just as a by the way.
Two guys over there with guns.
Yeah. See
yeah,
the one way
right
out
there in the back. I see him.
And then if you look up to your left, on top of the
there's two guys over
on top of the carriage.
On top of the carriage.
Him standing there with the top hat.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
So you just have to go through this, and when you get through this level to the next level, then you don't have to come back here. Then that's when you don't worry about it anymore. Is that
about them respawning?
Yeah.
If you dream and come back, everybody will always respawn anyway.
Right.
There's a lot of doubling back, so expect to just have to fight people sometimes, repeatedly.
There goes my
Another pebble.
And Quicksilver bullets don't...
So you push R2 to shoot.
Right.
One thing, it's hard to have anybody to practice. You could hit OK to put that away.
Oh, that's right.
Firing the gun interrupts them, sort of a stun.
Right.
It does little bits of damage, but it's not really a big...
Why? He was too far away.
It's not really like a big sort of like killing thing. You can get some guns that actually are damaging enough to kill people. But not so much as just straight up swing. But one thing that the gun does have is it sort of takes the place of the parry in Dark Souls. So wait, just this guy. Maybe not. Do the other one. If we could find one melee guy we can draw over here and try and play with, that guy's gonna shoot you.
Yes, he is.
Anyway, what you do is, as far as the gun goes with the parry, is you wait just before he hits you, and it's not like the second before. If he's swinging and coming down, then you shoot. And if you hit him, there you go. So lock on this guy and then run back.
Pushing the wrong
Heal.
button.
Maybe not.
I will get these buttons figured out one day.
One day. You might want to look at your health there.
Yeah.
You got a match. Pick up. Oh. Now you're going to want to go get those back.
Yeah.
But you know what? Much
pushed
like Dark Souls, death is an inevitability.
I pushed the button to heal, and he chopped me from behind.
Oh, he chopped you from behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will interrupt those animations when you're trying to...
It's funny looking over at the computer because I can see that, it's a little bit behind where we are.
After you had died, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like an instant replay of my death.
You get to see it over and over again.
Yep, and now I have to get back to where I died without dying again. And hacking through all the people that were in my way before.
Just all the murder.